Howdy, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Penglang, welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, is it starting? What? Yes, it's starting. What are you talking about? Of course it's starting. Nothing has delayed it. So, thinking of getting priority, don't bother. 2B2T is dead to me. 2B2T is not good any longer. It's a damn shame, too, because 2B2T was so much fun. Oh, well, what can you do, you know? You're new. Oh, welcome, William. Glad to see you here, then, I guess. Okay, so I got, what, 3 cuts here? I should probably put, like, 3 cuts here. Yeah. Oh. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been making a new Vtuber model for quite some time. I've been putting this off, sadly. And, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Sometimes you start a thing or you contemplate achieving something and then it just kind of, it loses the appeal, I guess. So you got to kick your own ass into gear, make things happen. Because if you don't, it won't. Okay. Then I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a thing here. Perfect. Okay. It's not terrible. I don't know how to, like, do a cloth simulation or some such like that, so not 100% certain how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. Try to kind of move this back. This is like the collar of the jacket, rather. So I get the feeling I'm going to have to, like, re-topologize some of this in here at some point. I don't know. Whatever. It's beginning to look like I want it to. I haven't been working on this. I probably should work on it off stream, if I'm being honest. I did say at one point that I would only work on it on stream. I'm quickly rethinking that. I'm probably going to at some point work on it off stream, just to keep it from going astray, really. Because, like, I gotta get it done. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Now then, welcome Top Hat, welcome to let's see here. I haven't been on due to school, finals, other stuff. Yeah, I understand. Surprised they give kids finals anymore? Why are you surprised? That's, like, standard. Everyone everywhere does a final exam of some kind. Like, what? Who the fuck wouldn't do a final exam? I don't know of a single teacher that wouldn't consider doing a final. Like, I know why they do finals. I almost kind of agree with the idea of a final exam. I don't know. In this day and age, everything's so fucky. I don't guess it matters too terribly much anymore, but, you know. Once upon a time, grades mattered more. Oh. Shit. Oh, I see. There we go. I'm trying to do the top loop of the pants. Kind of get it. Okay. Individual origins? Nope. Is that just... Wait a minute. Nah. Well. Anyway, Top Hat in college. Ah, yeah, he is in college. Least while your girlfriend and I got back, turns out she wasn't cheating because he threatened to hurt her. This time I want to get with her. Oh, okay. Sure. I hope you can keep everybody safe. I don't know what your what your problem is exactly, or what her problem was exactly. But sure, I'm glad it's worked out for you, if nothing else. There we go. Pop that up a bit. YouTube's been autistic today with the commercials. I mean, yeah, but YouTube's always been autistic with commercials, though, with ads and such. And again, man, you got to get yourself an ad blocker at some point. Like, having a Chromebook is not an excuse. Like, you do this to yourself. You realize that, right? Oh well, whatever. You can't lead a horse to water. You can't let him drink. I don't know. It doesn't work on your Chromebook. Chromebooks can get ad blockers. You just got to learn what is able to be gotten. I guarantee you there's a workaround. But I don't know, man. I don't have a Chromebook, so I've never had to put up with that. Oh well, you'll figure it out someday if you get desperate enough. She's basically held hostage. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. Jesus. Did you get a police report or something filed, or some kind of something taken care of against this other person, this other guy? Or do you live in a place where that wouldn't matter? Where certain people are above the law, shall we say? Okay. So like right here. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what it's doing. So it thinks there is a seam. Yeah, an internal seam right here. Aha, okay. That explains why it's so funky. Oh well. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'd say that looks like a decent little pant leg. Like the part of the hip where the leg bunches up a tiny bit. Or sorry, the part of the pant where the waist gets pant, or the hips, whatever. You know what I mean, where the belt sits. That's it. I almost caught an assault battery charge for beating the shit out of the dude who threatened your girl. Wow. Police got involved because her dad was a marshal. Whoo boy. That's some rough stuff, man. Yes, let me spend hundreds of dollars I can spend on more useful shit in the realm of grass to buy a laptop to save 15 seconds. Plus ads give me more shit to complain about in here for fun. I mean, whatever, man. Anyway, I'm not touching that. There's so much I could say to that. There's so much wrong with that statement. Like, whatever. Anyway, everything else is more or less fine. Snowbell is pregnant again. So, I don't know who the father is this time. Well, I have an idea. Just kind of one of those things. She's a semi-wild cat, and the people who supposedly own her did not get her fixed, even though they said they would. So I think we'll get her fixed at a later date. I don't know when or how. I just hope these kittens actually survive this time. I have a feeling they will, but like, I don't know. It's very trying. Oops. I'm hoping that if she gives birth soon, it won't be on our property and we won't have to worry about it. And that would be a blessing to not have to worry about more kittens. Your rage bait works? Yeah, but it's not really rage bait. It's more like just annoying. I'm actually kind of annoyed and tired of hearing you complain about ads. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Please stop that. Because it's your own fault if you see ads. Especially in this day and age. Like, please stop complaining about your own lack of initiative to fix a problem. Like, it's incredibly easy to stop seeing ads for free. Really, truly, it is. Son of a bitch. Why did that not go the way I wanted it to? Okay, follow this path. There we go. Well, anyway, good thing is you have no charges. Yeah, that is a good thing. I agree. He's in prison now. He was charged. Holy crap. Okay, good. I'm glad they caught him. Holy shit. Was he, like, always mentally unstable or something? Was there this, was he, like, a known problem before, or did he just, like, come out of the woodwork and start being a problem? Shit, I hate it when I do that. Hey, what's up, Cooperator? Forgot to send a Discord. God damn it. I knew I was missing something. Hold on 1 second. God damn it. How hard is it to type the word everyone? There we go. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know, I just neglect the Discord sometimes. Now then, in good news, you can see the backrooms of some friends. Good. Good, I can't wait. I don't know how, I don't care, he's done for now. Good. I'm glad he's done too. Both bothering you and bothering society as a whole. At least. For now. Till they inevitably decide not to press charges or some shit. People like that always seem to get off in ways they shouldn't be. The wood chipper never ends up being used, if you know what I mean. God, it's such a damn shame. Oh well. That's life, I guess. Too bad you can't ensure those types get life. Life without parole would be great, actually. But what can you do? Okay, trying to not make it bunch up so poofily near the knee. There we go. It needs to be widened. Okay. Hello, worm. Welcome. Let him make big rocks into small rocks. I agree. That would be nice, but I honestly, I don't want to have to waste the resources on people like that. While I'm not against the idea of them turning big rocks into small rocks, I prefer it be more of a, you know, here's a brand new drug. We have no idea what the side effects are. You get to be a guinea pig now. Like, something like that, if you catch my drift. I think that would be far better to society instead of just locking them away and then they are a drain on the tax system for years. Like, make them do something of value more so than just turning big rocks into small rocks. Not that that's a bad idea necessarily, but I just feel like that's a little underutilization of a perfectly good force that could be used for drug testing or whatever. Whatever needs testing, really. Moving right now, so you've been MIA. Ah, gotcha. You're not still playing 2B, are you? Did you know that 2B2T is hemorrhaging users? And that the queue is botted? Which, honestly, all of that's probably true. Sal released a video, what, yesterday it was, I believe? I got to see it. I saw it today, not yesterday, but I slept all day yesterday. Honestly, it's a really cool idea that it was a bunch of people who downloaded a bunch of chunks and basically made it about archiving 2B2T stuff after the fact, which is fine. You know, 2B has problems, but like, I will admit the server is unique enough that it deserves to be archived. You know, like some of the more interesting oddities about the generation should be preserved, if wherever possible. Hey, now that's starting to look like a pair of jeans, or well, it's starting to look like something anyway. Yeah. I gotta work on the face. It scares me. It'll take some time, but let's fluff out that ass. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that'll do. But anyway, big house, average size house. Okay, better than a storage unit. Good point. Or harvest the organs like in China. Holy shit. Okay, all right. I said that people who do certain things and get arrested, that should be deserving of life in prison. You know, I'm not saying they should have their organs harvested. I'm just simply saying, hey, do drug trials on them. You know, give them the ability to contribute to society in a constructive way beyond simply doing manual labor, because that's not really good enough. I hate to say, it really just isn't. Manual labor for a felon of a certain nature, I will not repeat here on YouTube, should probably be more along the lines of, hey, you get to be a guinea pig in a lab now. Hey, we don't know what the side effects or the drawbacks of this drug will be. You get to figure it out. And whatever will be, will be. Like, I'm kind of, you know, of that mindset for any one of the PDF file persuasion. That just sounds like a... I mean, it's probably ethically dubious to, like, make someone who is clearly not good But like to force them into a drug trial, I'm pretty sure you can't actually do that. So, you know, that sucks. But like, wouldn't it be fucking awesome if you could though? Oh well. Wishful thinking, I guess. I still say that would be... Okay, why the fuck do you go all the way around here? Crazy. Anyway, I say that would be a really valuable use of them, right? If you're a pred, you get to feel medicinal dread. I don't know. We can find a really good way to make that rhyme. Let's dissolve that edge. Start down like right here, and then start bringing this edge down that way. Perfect. Anyway, so you get train gen, we found a 1 in a trillion generation. Really? Save PDF file? I don't know what I said. I don't know. I'm not in favor of harvesting their organs, however, but I am in favor of making them become drug clinic helpers, if you catch my drift. You get to test the latest vaccine. You get to find out what's in it. The jacket cuffs are a little bit on the too small side. Something like that. Yeah. Sort of give it a little smoothening there. That makes it nice and jacket-like, I guess. Boop, boop. Because this is a... This is supposed to be a fabric after all, so it's got to flap and flow, you know, readily. As is the case for jackets and other such apparel. YouTube overlords get triggered. Yeah, huh? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about, but Top Hat may indeed have the right idea. Anyway, what were we talking about? I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about. Crazy. How's that house? What's that 1 in a trillion generation? I was looking at Toker's 2010 2BT screenshots from the original map, and the one of the spots has the exact same gen as the original seed. Really? Holy shit. That's awesome. Was it, Oh, I bet it's a world edit. An artifact of world edit. Because Housemaster, way back in the day, tried to delete some things. Lava casts, you know. Tried to make it possible for newbies to escape spawn a little better. He also deleted a bunch of chunks in certain areas and then regenerated them to generate strongholds. This didn't like 100% work out, but like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. So I wouldn't be shocked if there was a weird, funky artifact from that time as a result. It's hard to know for sure. But, yeah, that's interesting. If you found an example of some prior generation repeating from the old seed, hell yeah. That is a probably 1 in a trillion find. I don't know how you'd crunch the numbers on that exactly, but hey, awesome. Good job, Fern. Hey, it's from a YN who burned down the AutoZone, robbed a blind grandma, but will save your life. Okay, sure. I don't know what YN means, but sure. Let's punch back that portion there. By the 9, censorship is taken here too. Well, it's more a precaution of safety and less a censorship sort of thing. But I kind of agree. I wish it didn't have to be that way. But I'm also not, like, actively trying to play with fire, if you catch my drift. Two different seeds with almost identical terrain generation at the same coordinate is almost 1 in a trillion. Gotcha. Well, again, that sounds an awful lot like the seed, or not the seed, the terrain was copied. Because I'm fairly certain Housemaster's world editing is like notorious for that. It's hard to know for sure because first of all, the original Housemaster is obviously no longer around. You know, Curtis wouldn't know shit, so it doesn't surprise me. But the original Housemaster would never, ever admit to world editing / altering player anythings. That was just his modus operandi. Fuck the players over carefully and subtly. What the? Oh no. Oh. Fuck. There we go. Whew. I almost, yeah, that's how it should look. It should be red on the inside, gray on the outside. I, screwed the pooch there almost. Where were we? I don't know why I'm doing the back of the head. That's going to be covered by hair. You're not going to see that. Oh, well. How best to alter this? It's not a bad little brow ridge, but it needs to be fixed. Okay. The belt. Fuck it, I'm just gonna remake it. Do a new thing. Get rid of this. Generate me a mirror. There we go. Up, shift in to recalculate the inside. Cool. There we go. Yes, I hate you too. There we go. Much better. Trying to do the belt buckle and it doesn't 100%. Well, no, actually, maybe that is the right size. Origin to geometry. Oh, why did I do that? That's right. We'll do that after I have unscrewed this up. Okay. This is a belt buckle, even though it doesn't look like it yet. Let's bevel 3. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Very nice. I guess there's not much else I need to do. Like, I can't really cut the design into this. I mean, I could. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Hide this for a sec. how would I best do this? I don't want to have to like manually cut it in, because that's going to be a pain to do each individual little cell. I mean, I could just do it a texture, but then the whole thing would be textured. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to cut it in. Just got to figure out how to best do that. Let's do K. Oh, what am I doing? I should have done this from the profile view. Okay. 3. Ooh. Wish I could like more evenly space these out. Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. Damn. Sometimes when you use a line tool, you can use shift or you can use oh, yeah, like that. And it will snap to, oh, is that like the midway point? I see now. Whatever. That'll work. In other words, it's going to be a pain to get these even though I'm not. Like, I'm doing it by eye, so it's... Ugh. Eyeballing it is not usually a good idea if you can avoid it. Now then, yeah, global corpos have the right to listen, or have to listen to all the country's laws, which they secretly run so that they'll censor you even more, yeah. Chords that Toker had in the screenshot were 7K outage, so I don't know if it'd be affected by House's world edit. No, that puts it in the range of where Housemaster world edited the original Housemaster. Way back in the day, that puts it in range with where I'm thinking. So this kind of helps to prove that, Fern. House fucked around quite routinely in the under 10K range, I would say. That was not too out of the ordinary back then. Ooh, yeah, that's not a straight line. Oh wait, there was supposed to be a second layer. Yeah. Shit. Now I gotta go back and redo it all. Okay. Well, right here. Okay. Okay, so we'll just snap that down like that. Why did you make a new edge I didn't ask for you to make? Whatever. Oh wait, no, that's even better. Fuck. Whoa, wait, whoa. Even better. Let's just dissolve those vertices. Oh my god, yeah, no, I should have just deleted the central faceplate. I could have done this so much better than this. Yeah. Clipping. Ah, shit, nuggets. Didn't want to do that. This, merge that in the center. God damn it, stop doing that. There we go. The number pad's getting me in trouble. 0, there we go. This, 0. This, yeah, there we go. Why are these... Fuck you, game. Stop that. Why is this not, like, evening out the way I want? That's weird. Oh well. I can do this. Okay. Now then. No, they still don't want to line up. What the fuck? Is it because of the mirroring? Can't be. Oh. Yeah, that would be why. Right, of course. When in doubt, look and see what thing we are messing with. Okay, cool. Okay, well, at least that solves that problem. Okay, no. That was fine there. This has got to get merged. There we go. Much better. Yeah. That's starting to look a lot better. Four. Subdivide. Yeah. 3. Subdivide that. And then from here to here, subdivide. Or, well, no, that probably just means there. I love playing with vertices. It's just, they're just tiny little dots, but it's something about them. It just feels so satisfying to arrange them the way I want. Whoops. Like the knowledge that I can make almost anything now. It's even more, I don't know, freeing than Minecraft in a weird sort of way. Like, if anything you dream of, you can just make it. If you can think, you can dream. If you can dream, you can make. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Try that. This. Oh my god, select the fucking vertice. Jesus Christ. Sometimes Blender is so retarded in how it detects your mouse clicks. I don't know why. Why you gotta be that way? There we go. Okay. And done. Okay. Not bad. Just needs to have all the extra cuts made onto it. If I do this, will it be stupid? Yes, it will be stupid. Okay. Shouldn't have even bothered to ask that question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, there should be a cut right here, shouldn't there? Fuck. It's gonna look really cool when it's done. But anyway. Your builds are what got you into Minecraft. Well, welcome Ham James. And Asharva, your new subscriber. Well, thank you. Welcome, Asharvnav. I don't know how to say your name, but yeah, welcome. Next week, okay. Does anyone know what Fit thinks about the reign of Curtis Master? I don't think it's any different than anybody else's opinion at this point. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got you into Minecraft. I don't really play Minecraft very much right now. I don't know what it was about Minecraft at this point. It's still a good game. Still plenty of nice stuff in it to enjoy. It just isn't what I'm after right now, I guess. I don't know how to put it. I will worry about it when I have to worry about that, I guess. This still looks funky. Like, not perfect. Again, you can kind of see the pattern I'm going for here. Stop doing that. Okay. I mean, I could just do that. Yeah, that's the easy way out. I'm just gonna do that. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Yeah, I'm only going to extrude the front faces anyway, so the back just needs to add up. Look, Ma, I'm performing brain surgery. Not really. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's starting to look like something. Doesn't look great right at the moment, but it's getting there. Oh my god, you piece of shit. Grab the thing I'm telling you to grab. Once again, it's just a little too stupid when it comes to figuring out how to... So something like this. Individual, please. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's just a little too stupid when it comes to making sense of what I'm trying to click on, I guess. I don't know. And then we bevel it. Let's do 2 segments. Oh, the middle got fucked. Well, that's fine. Wait a minute. No. I can unfuck this. Yeah. Okay. So now... Oh, wait. I'm in... Wrong one. Okay. Apply all this. Dissolve that edge. Okay. Much better. Now, the only problem is these are all N-gons. So are these. Bunch of N-gons. But we can fix those N-gons very easily later. Ideally, whenever you make something, you only want them to be you only want everything to be what are called quads. So 4-sided polygons. You don't generally want to go bigger than 4. And a lot of people frown on 3-sided, or tris as we call them. They don't have to necessarily be tris. Tris are not inherently a bad thing. Like, for example, right here, there's a triangle right here, and it makes sense for this to be a triangle. Sometimes the tools don't play nicely with triangles, which is understandable. There we go. And then I can just easily bisect each of these hexagons, and that solves the problem. Minecraft is just so soulless. I wouldn't say it's soulless, it's just not quite what I'd hoped it would be. I don't know, I don't have a good explanation for it. Oh well. Started self-teaching yourself how to sing. Okay. Good. That is a nice creative outlet. Hey, Atomic Apollo. Welcome back. So these are all quads. This is going to be an odd kind of circumstance. Or wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is a quad. What am I smoking? That's perfectly fine. Yeah. This is a pentagram, or pentagon. Yeah, this is the weird one. Ooh, I'd have to bisect that all the way around, wouldn't I? Well... Oh shit, that doesn't get rid of the, Yeah, that doesn't get rid of the... Ooh. So no matter how I divide it with loop cuts, it always makes it a pentagon. Interesting. Ooh, and then if I do this, it also still fucks up. Okay. Yikes. I'm gonna have to make that match there, I think. And as for this one, it's probably gonna have to terminate here as a triangle. It was like 2 months ago. Okay. A WFC or FOC remaster would be wild. What are those things? What are the things you're talking about? What is FOC? What is WFC? World's Finest China? Just like I gave up on the hope of a new Godzilla game, yowza. Well now, Top Hat, you can be the change you want to see. If you want a new Godzilla game, you're gonna have to make it. Oh, damn it, that didn't connect. Yeah, it connected in the most retarded way possible. Of course it did. Anyway, Transformers games. Oh, okay. War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. I see now. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get remakes / ports / continuations of that. Hasbro is pretty awful. I hate to tell you. But I get what you mean now. Okay, I had no idea y'all were talking about Transformers now. Gave up on the hope of them making a good Transformers game years ago, yeah? Well, much like with Godzilla, you could easily do your own. If you just learn the way to do it. There are a million billion different tutorials on YouTube. You could easily put in the hour, 2 hour, 3, whatever you can spare a day, and learn how to do the thing you want to do, or make the thing you want to make. I know that's a lot to ask for, but like, you know, still got them for the 360. Damn, your 360 still works? Didn't they engineer those to fail after 5 years or something? Something crazy like that? Move to the X-Bone, damn it. Or will Red Ring of Death your previous whatever? In this case, the 360. Okay, I'm just gonna triangle these. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat, and there's nothing this stupid ass program can do to stop me. Haven't been any good Transformers anythings for a long time now. Yeah, I know. At least there's a good Godzilla movie coming out. Yeah, that's true. That's a good step in the right direction. Your OG Xbox still works. Okay. Good. I had always heard they red-ringed so easily back in the day. I never owned one, but that was the #1 thing I heard the most. Red ring, red ring. I don't exist anymore. I can't be used. Oh, shit. You're just going to have to complain to Microsuck. Maybe they'll repair it. Maybe it's in warranty. Haha, just kidding. We made it to where it won't. Oh, well. Works just fine. You take care of it. I mean, that isn't the point. You taking care of your console is great. But that was not the point. They engineered them to fail. They want you to buy the newest, latest, whatever. Okay. Looks kind of hideous on the back, but at least on the front it has the pattern that I wanted. I'm not going to say cutting... There we go. I'm not going to say cutting into it was the best idea, but it wasn't terrible. What does auto smooth look like? Actually kind of okay. Oh, I didn't set the sharp edges. The OG models of the 360s would red ring, but they fixed that after version 2. Really? Well, that's good. I'm glad they actually solved whatever dumb bullshit it was that was making that happen. I guarantee you it was intentional. All of that stuff is so proprietary, they weren't too happy if you tried to repair it. Guarantee you they'd do anything they could to torpedo you. The key is to get the newer 360 so that it doesn't die. Okay. Can you still find them for cheap? Does any of the online stuff work? I don't think it does, right? They terminated any online services they may have had. Which means you can, jailbreak it very easily and just do whatever. It's what I did with my PS2. God, I haven't touched that PS2 in ages. I kind of feel bad. Oh well, I only spent $99 on that PS2 in 2011 anyway. Okay, this is a sharp edge. This is a sharp edge all the way around. Well, no, that is, well, only like right there on that edge is sharp. Yeah, fuck it, I'm not gonna bother. Okay. Like how this has turned out. Yoink. Perfect. And then get the whole thing. There we go. It's more like it. Allow Bill Gates to have his organs. Depends on where you look for them. I'd say getting them IRL would be cheaper, and a lot of Xbox Live shit is gone, but I think Minecraft multiplayer still works. Really? Kind of surprised. Knowing Mojang, I'd have thought that was something they'd have torpedoed a long time ago. They do not like you having anything that's not up to date on Bug Rock or what have you. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they mandate you update. You know? Mandate that they update, or that you update your version. Can't have a version of the game that's not up to date. Oh my god, wouldn't that just be the most scuffed, cucked thing in the universe if they mandate you can't play older versions of Minecraft, blah 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 blah, because we said so, right? They'll think up some contrived reason. Well, I know what reason they'll use. They'll use the old adage of "my children, think of the children." But think of the children. You can't be allowed to play older versions of Minecraft because... Not in multiplayer, I mean. There we go. Yeah, wow, that turned out really good looking. Hell yeah. Okay. It's not bad. Origin to geometry, please. Thank you. Yeah, wow. Boink. Yeah, that's not a bad little belt buckle, I'd say. As for the belt itself, I'm probably just going to use a Bezier curve, because that is... Okay, rename. Anyway. It's probably the best way to do it. It's okay. Bezier curve. If they do that on Java, there will be hell to pay. I mean, nobody's really, like, doing anything, though. Like, all the censorship, free speech stuff makes perfect sense on paper. But nobody's doing shit about it, dude. Like, there is no mass exodus to Hightail yet. Until that happens. You know, like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh well. We shall see. That's all I'm gonna say is we shall see. Now, that's only a prediction. I don't want anybody to, like, actually think that Mojang has said, oh, you won't be able to play old versions of the game because of X reason. That's just a guess on my part. But, like, given what they have done in the past, that wouldn't shock me. So, like, yeah, I would agree there'd be hell to pay, but, like, not really. You wouldn't be able to, stop them. Like, on paper, people would revolt. They'd say stuff on Twitter. But let's be honest, would that really amount to anything? I don't think it would. So I think they could get away with banning / saying you must play on the latest version of Minecraft. Like, I think they would try to... I think they'd try to pull that. That sounds like something they would do, actually. And this is entirely a guess. But, like, does it feel out of place, given who we're, you know, referring about? I don't know. COD probably still works, so it's probably nothing but hackers anymore. So if you want to take a gamble of getting aimbotted or actually having fun, go ahead. Okay. I might have seen one COD in Gears working, but that's it. Okay. You be stuck in the aquatic update? Yeah, I know. Never played Gears, so I don't know. That's as specific as I get, so I don't end up on a watch list. Okay. My Xbox 360 with Live died in 2020, so I got to experience a lot of the 360 wasteland, which was epic. Still far better than anything the One has ever had to offer. Typical. Microcock has no real concern for a quality gameplay experience. They do nothing but ruin pretty much everything. Everything they touch. Everything they touch turns to shit. Games didn't take a day to download and update, and the people were all better off somehow. Mostly just older chillheads, since most of the snot noses got a new gen. Yeah, fair. Ooh. There we go. I fixed that horrible, horrible issue. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I gotta make these cuts line up and make sense. Okay. Yeah, that's probably fine. Belt there. Convert it to a mesh. Holy shit, that's way, way too dense. How do I... There we go. Oh, man. Where was the option? There we are, resolution. That's probably fine. It's still a little too dense. Set that down to like 2. Yeah, I think that'll do. I guess that's good enough. It's a lot, but it'll be fine. Set the origin to the 3D cursor. There we go. Give it a good old mirror modifier. There we have it, full belt. Turn on clipping. I now pronounce you vertice and vertice. You may now merge with the vertices. Turn the belt buckle off for a sec. Pop. There we go. Und there we go. Go ahead and apply the mirror. Perfect. Delete the camera, I don't need that. Delete the circle, I don't need that. All right, belt buckle, I got the jacket a little bit smoothed out in places. It was a little funky here or there. It's still kind of funky. I think the ruffles on the jacket will be okay. Same for the pants, they're all right. Oh, the metal bits that go on the legs. I got to do that at some point. And actually, come to think of it, the thighs are far too long. Like, human thighs are not that long. The femur's a large bone, but it's not that long. Much better. I'm very happy with how the boots turned out. I designed these like a year ago. Actually didn't turn out too bad. I meant to put some other piece of detail on them, like maybe some... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I was gonna... But I might have to do this in the texturing step, though I could do it, like right now. trying to think of it. Where's the origin for this? Also the cursor, okay. So I can just blast that away and then do a good old, you guessed it. Nope, not a mask. Stupid fingers. Mirror modifier. Ooh. Oh. I deleted everything. Fuck me, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yeah. When I deleted stuff, it deleted the other stuff. Okay. So these are at an odd angle, but like that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, if I get rid of that, Z would be up here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's so weird. Why is this not? It's like it's not mirrored. Like it's almost anti-mirrored. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, they're both offset by the same amount, but it's suddenly like they're not offset the way they should be. Like, this foot should be copied over here. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. That won't be difficult. Okay, what was it? Yeah, I was going to extrude this out and make it look... Because, it's supposed to be leather for the boots, and there are bits of like connecting, you know, leather that would make sense for there to be, you know, that's where the stuff is, where the bits of leather join. Oh fuck me! What now? There we go. Yeah, mark that as an edge. There we go. Okay. Ended up getting Blender recently launched, and I got a headache trying to understand what to do. Oof. Yeah, that's not an easy question I can answer for you, Atomic. Your best bet is to start small. And I don't recommend the donut. Everybody's all like, do the donut tutorial. I don't recommend that. I suggest you start with a thing that you are reasonably familiar with and that you want to make happen, if that makes sense. Get used to manipulating things within the tools and the confines of Blender. Apart from that, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're attempting to do. Learning how all the tools function, what all their shortcuts are, that's another great step. Figuring out how to use sculpt mode, figuring out how to, you know, do all of this stuff. There are plenty of resources for doing specific tricks and specific things. Like, yeah. There are options, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So don't feel too out of your depth. Like, you probably are a little out of your depth, and that's understandable, given how complex this software is. This is easily the most complex piece of software I've ever messed with. Blender. Like, it is just unironically the final boss of the internet if you know what you're doing. Well, maybe not that bad, but still. Like, there are a lot of awesome, interesting things that if you know what you want, the sky's the limit. and giving yourself over to it enough such that you can actually, you know, accomplish what you want isn't super simple, but it's worth it, in my opinion. I find it worth it. What made you want to do Blender? The internet's recent obsession with what? Oh, I'm not saying that. No. It's genuinely a psyop. Yeah, and it's a psyop you seem to have fallen for, Liquid Rain. Since you keep or no, was it you or Callum? It was Callum. That was it. Callum's the one who keeps asking. My bad. Almost mixed you two up. How are you doing? How are you going to use this model? Is that what you were trying to ask? How am I going to use the model? I'm going to figure out how to... well, I'm going to use it in a fan animation later on. That's not anytime soon, but I'm going to use... I'm going to do some interesting stuff with that. What else? I'm probably going to try to use a 3D modeling or 3D whatever. I think it's called Vroid Studio. I'll look into it and then use that instead of Live 2D for a while. Just to sort of get a break, I guess. Just do something new, you know? I'm not going to say too much on the white knuckle thing. Whoops. I'm excited to do the white knuckle fan animation. Ooh. Never mind. I'm gonna have to get all these selected in just the right way. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Anyway, speaking of white knuckle, we are due for a somewhat sizable update within the next month or so. Probably be the end of June. Hard to know for sure, but, you know, somewhere in there. Late May, June, something. They didn't exactly specify, but, you know, it's gonna be something in, like, the next month. We're getting a really big update that I'm looking forward to like crazy. The Nest. Ooh. You think I'm Liquid Rain? I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment because I don't know Liquid Rain very well. That's fine. I just mixed the two of you up because one of you keeps asking about Femboy model this, Femboy model that, and I keep going, not in your dreams, but whichever one of you it is that keeps bugging me about it isn't taking no for an answer. And whoever keeps asking is going to get banned one of these days by continually asking. So they should keep asking. There we go. All right, cool. It's a compliment because I'm basically the best person ever. It's not me who keeps bugging you about this Femboy shit. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Oh well. I do know that me, Mike, and another guy is going to play Ultimate Monopoly, and it's going to be torture and fun. You'll figure something out, okay? You just summoned him. Yes, you did. Now then, so I'm just gonna make this a hard edge. Fuck it. It'll probably be fine. Oh, but under here. Damn. Wow, this modeling was shit. What was I thinking of this back part? Oh well, I made it over a year ago, so it's kind of indicative of a lesser skill level. Just is what it is. He doesn't look half bad though. Just very behind, shall we say. Okay, and then I had an edge here. Okay. I think that sets up the boot, das Boot, quite well. Okay. I'm very happy with it. Is this avatar kosher? Nope. There's no kosherness involved whatsoever. I don't know what you could possibly mean by having an avatar be kosher. Mirror that on the X. See, now mirroring it on the X that way paired it up perfectly with where it should go. Fucking stupid retard program, I tell you. Blender, you never cease to amaze me with how dumbass you can be. Whoa. And there we go. Get that back to where it should be. Perfect. There we are. The boots is done. I'm not gonna do anything about the hand yet. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. We'll see how I decide to handle the hand. Because I've got to subdivide this again with another subdivision surface. Let's see how this will look. Ooh, much better. Now, I thought so. The priority level definitely affects how fucky-wucky it turns out. But that's fine. That's manageable. Okay, well, I'm not ready to subdivide quite yet. Alrighty, set that. There we go. There are the pockets, more or less. I don't know that I'll ever like make those pockets worth anything. Like they're probably not going to be animated or anything. Like you can kind of just see that it's a lump of fabric there. Close enough. Every pair of jeans I've ever owned has had a pocket, so it's just kind of more of the same with that. Here we go. Okay. A lot of jeans have ass pockets. I'm not going to bother with the ass pockets because it's just a pair of jeans. It's not meant to be that serious. Okay. Now, the part of... Oh, what am I doing? I should probably select it. The jeans. Oh! I don't know if I asked here, but I've seen any new anime. Yeah. I'm watching Ascendance of a Bookworm, and I'm watching Demons from the Shadow Realm. Demons from the Shadow Realm is by Hiromu Arakawa, the writer of Full Metal Alchemist. So she made a new show. It's looking fucking awesome. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Ooh, shit. No matter how I do this, the belt loops are gonna be funky. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it everything. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. New thing from the woman who made Full Metal Alchemist. Shit. How do I inset? Without them connecting. Might have to just do them all separate. Oh well. But yeah, it's very Full Metal Alchemist-y in that it is pseudo-serious, pseudo-comedic. Has her art style. It's basically Full Metal Alchemist 2 when you get right down to it. So I highly recommend Demons from the Shadow Realm. It's a lot of fun. I'm kind of getting a sense of where it's going, but also not really, because they're kind of like, they've set up the two camps of the protagonist and his sister into two different camps, and then they've immediately divided them and are like, Camp A hates Camp B, except Camp A and B are going to have to work together. You can just kind of tell they're going to do this whole, hey, both sides of this spat are going to have to get along and work with each other because bad things are going to happen. It's stuff like that. I don't know that it's going to go in anywhere remotely the same direction as Full Metal Alchemist did. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a clean, complete break from the same style of Full Metal Alchemist, but you can still see, you know, Arakawa's style just pours through. Also, these belt loops are not high enough. And I love it. Like, it's its own thing, but I'm fine with that. I wasn't really expecting Full Metal Alchemist 2, but it is kind of like that, so good enough. Hey, Red Dalek. And then what else is good? ReZero is great. ReZero is coming out in 2 days. I can't wait. Well, a day and some change at this point. ReZero will never cease to amaze me, it seems. It's a damn shame that it's going to end, but it ends, like everything ends. So, you know, what can you do? And yeah, like I'm just kind of, you know, just kind of waiting for that. Apart from that, there isn't anything else too epic happening quite yet. Summer is where the really awesome shows are going to start. The final series of Bleach. The Steel Ball Run anime starts in earnest, I believe. I want to say they said it would be in July, so that's summer. So we still got one more month of spring until it starts to be summer. So we'll get Steel Ball Run, Bleach. There was something else that I can't immediately think of off the top of my head that was coming out. I don't know. Oh, fuck. It's Control E. Oh. You don't want to bridge edge loops in a sensible way. I see. Oh, wire belt loops, such a pain. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do these one at a time. Bridge edge loops, please. Thank you. Enjoying the dubstep in the background. Good. Heard a lot about Alchemist. Do I need to watch it? Full Metal Alchemist is its own thing. It's not really... It isn't fair to, like, view Demons from the Shadow Realm as, hey, this is as good as or as the same as Full Metal Alchemist. They're their own thing. Watch them separately or don't watch them at all. It's up to you. Now, Full Metal Alchemist is amazing, and you should watch it for its own, you know, on its own merit. But, like, I can't say that it's mandatory to watch one for the sake of the other. They're probably not related in the slightest in terms of story, so you're not missing anything necessarily. It might not be a bad idea to get an idea of what to expect from this author, but insofar as Full Metal Alchemist being the same, or again being, you know, Full Metal Alchemist 2, Demons of the Shadow Realm is trying to be its own thing, and that's good. Like, I like seeing that. I don't really want Full Metal Alchemist 2 necessarily. I want a different thing that's interesting on its own merit. If that makes sense. Okay, well, it's more or less beginning to look like a set of belt loops, something like that. Hear about that? I'm currently watching through Bleach. Good. Good. Bleach is about to end, so you should watch everything, because you're actually going to have the chance to finish it, which is a first, because nobody's really truly been able to finish Bleach till now. And the manga for Bleach didn't really get a proper ending, and so this ending for Bleach, when the anime starts airing in July, is like the final thing they wanted to do. So it's all going to be finished and fully finalized the way that the author wanted to. He was having health issues, like, funny enough, Bleach ended about 11 years ago in manga form, but it was plagued by problems due to his health. So this is kind of him, you know, really giving it the finality that it deserved, basically. Bleach got shafted, is the sad truth of the matter. So thankfully, this seems to be that kind of last hurrah that Bleach deserved to get. I can't believe 2015 was 11 years ago. It's just mind-boggling how time flies like that. Oh shit, and then next month. Oh fuck, I forgot about it. Next month is the 10-year anniversary of you know what. No, I will not have a video out because I'm not ever going to give Tubi another moment of my time again. But interesting to note how, again, time has flown rather quickly. Next Monday, Backrooms? No, next Monday is not Backrooms. Next Monday is just a Monday. But next Monday is the final week. I mean, today is Monday, so next week will be the final week. So then it's like the Friday after this coming Friday is Backrooms. I cannot wait for Backrooms, guys. Holy shit, I can't wait. Like, I have to wait, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait any longer. Admitted to not being a crippling addict to music like you. No, I'm not a crippling addict to music. I love music. I'm just not a crippling addict to it. Unless you're talking about someone else. Oh well. Yeah, people who don't like or care about music are definitely an oddity. I wish I could say why some people are like that, but no. There are definitely some weird folks out there, I tell you what. Oh, well. I've already heard, this is just a theory, but I've already heard that the monster in Backrooms is a still life, much like in Found Footage 3. This is just a theory. Obviously, nobody's really seen it yet. But I was hoping it was a bacteria creature, but we'll see. And it's a still life that is the pirate mascot at the start of Clark's store. So I'm eager to see if that's a true theory, if that comes true, or if that's just, no, it's a bacteria creature. And in all honesty, if it's a bacteria creature, I'm not going to be underwhelmed. Like a bacteria creature on the big screen, that's just going to be awesome. I think that'll be easily one of the creepiest monsters in Hollywood after a very long time. Edge loops. There we go. There we go. Puff this out a little bit. There we go. What manga I want to have and plan on having on your shelf is Berserk. Ooh. Man, I hope Berserk gets a new chapter soon. We've not had a chapter in over a year. Or in about a year. Well, actually, wait. When was the last chapter of Berserk? September. Okay. So we're coming up on a year. I knew it felt like a fucking age. And I was right. It's been an age, but not that long. Oh well. That was when Guts went into the stupa, right? I can't remember. I think that was the last event that occurred. And Daiba was all like, he'll make it out. I'm still wondering how they'll do everything. Now then, Kane said it once briefly in passing, and the community has stuck with it hard. Still life is deep cut lore. Okay, we were indeed talking about someone else. Okay. Some of them are if those people don't have souls or just NPCs going through the motions. I'm sure there's a little column A, column B there. I don't know specifically if there is such a phenomena as not having a soul. I think it's more a matter of not having a developed sense of self. I think that's really the phenomenon a lot of people have. They have a stunted sense of self. And so they are extremely uncertain and they don't know how to feel properly. I think that's the matter. Yeah, the thing that chased Ravi in Found Footage 3 is not a bacteria, but it's a still life. Right. The complex is attempting to make living creatures. Which is, if you've seen the most recent trailer that dropped like 3-4 days ago now. I think it was last Thursday? The most recent trailer showed, and this is really fucking creepy, it shows a seagull on the ground inside the complex. And I'm assuming it's Clark and his team finding this, and they end up seeing the seagull on the ground, and it looks dead, and then it springs to life and flies away, and it's a huge jump scare. Like, it got me, and this is just a trailer. And I'm beginning to wonder, was that seagull a still life? Like, who says that a still life necessarily has to be human life? You know? Creepy though that would be. Shit. There we go. Bridge those edge loops. Thank you. I don't know. It's all so uncertain right now until we see the movie. I'm hoping we get to see a bacteria creature. Like, in my opinion, despite the still life being creepy, I still think the bacteria creature is creepier and a more proper representation of the horror of the entire franchise. I don't know. Last thing I saw, like photo-wise from online, was Griffith during the eclipse, so I have some catching up to do. Dude, you don't know shit about shit. You are long, far, far ways away. Oh man, Apollo, you are so behind. I mean, to be fair, you probably just started your Berserk journey, right? Which is understandable. Like, if you just started, you know, fair enough. You're talking to someone who started reading Berserk like 20 years ago. So, you're very behind, but that's okay. Like, everybody's got to start somewhere. It isn't bad. You know, you're on a wonderful journey, one that I wish I could relive. God damn, Berserk. Holy shit. Started reading Berserk 20 years ago. I cannot believe that. That never even had occurred to me that I started Berserk 20 years ago. I was watching the anime 20 years ago, I want to say. I heard about it and I watched it over the summer break. It fucked me up for a while, I won't lie. I was not expecting what Berserk was going to bring to the table. I could not smell what the Berserk was cooking, and boy, how did it knock me out. I was a very impressionable teen at that time, so it doesn't really, you know, it's not a shock that it was otherworldly, shall we say. Either way, you're in for a trip. Maybe not a great trip, but a trip all the same. And I hope you enjoy it, Atomic. NPCs are untapped souls that have actually yet to get an identity. Top 100. Yeah, but again, I think that's a matter of having an improperly formed sense of self. That is a growth problem from when they were children. Now, I know some people are aphantasiac, however you want to say it. They have very difficult, they have a difficult time imagining images in their heads, and that's just kind of how it is. I don't know if there's like a cure for this, or if this is just some sort of a defect in their neurons, how their neurons are all connected. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say, really. Herm, hey. Super impressive. Well, thank you. I mean, it didn't look that great yet. The head is still scary. I'm kind of... I'll work on the face and the head probably off stream. But it's getting there. The belt loops, the jeans. Oh, I got to do all the metal adornments. That's going to be... Got to do the metal loops that are on the arms. The metal stuff on the chest. What else? Obviously the face. Face is the biggest, most important bit. There's going to be a 10-year Rusher party June 1st. You'll send me the details. I don't really know that I want to be on 2B2T anymore, man. After what Curtis did to the server, I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate. Bacteria's cooler, more iconic. Same. Maybe Bacteria's fucked up by the time it has something else. I don't know. I think with high budget, but you know, with Hollywood sort of options, Kane can make a very, very good, you know, bacteria creature that will literally shock you to your core. I don't think, like, him, you know, as a young kid doing something by himself 4 or 5 years ago, okay, you know, a little rough around the edges, but he did the best with what he could. But now, with a Hollywood budget, A24 didn't... I mean, they invested a small amount of money in his movie, but, like, it's not a small amount of money for a kid who would have otherwise had no such connections. Like, yeah, it's a lot. I think they can do wonderful things. I've already heard that the acting of the two main leads does a lot to draw you in. You know, their acting goes far, which is good. Because, like, I want the actors to not just be a set dressing or to just sort of exist. You know, I want them to play an active role in whether or not they survive. This is a horror movie, you know, not a theme park ride or some dumb shit. Like, this is a, you know, what if something terrible happened kind of scenario. What would you do? Like, Kane writes his characters to have common sense. I like that. Goes a long way. The Discord VC is probably going to be more interesting anyway. Okay, maybe. We'll see. I'm not gonna lie. 2B2T is just... it's dead, man. Curtis fucking killed it. He kowtowed to Mojang instead of telling them to go fuck off. And I get he was going to be blacklisted. Like, I'm not saying there would not have been consequences. But he still should have told them to go fuck themselves. That was still the right thing to do. Blacklist or no. Like, what can you do? For this back belt loop. Nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna have a back belt loop. Hello. Oh, we got material. We got stuff back here that don't need to be back here. Okay. Kill those edges. Kill this edge. There we go. Much better. Oh, no, not yet. You excited for the Backrooms movie, Herm? You should be. It's going to be a great movie. Can't wait. Oh, and also... This is an annoying dilemma I find myself in. Anarchy is tyranny, tyranny is anarchy, I guess, but seeing T80C in theaters, okay. I wouldn't know, haven't logged in months, yeah. You will conform, I know. Horror characters go into evil dark house or evil forest because of the high school ass prank that can't run away from the weirdo who goes at max 2 miles an hour. I guess some of that applies. But personally, no, exploring an unknown, seemingly safe area, because at first in the back rooms, there wasn't an overt threat, right? It didn't immediately seem like, oh no, I'm stuck here, or oh no, I've gone to this place, I should get the hell out of here. Like, it wasn't the sort of place that overtly screamed, oh, this is dangerous. Like, oh man, I better get out of here, I'll be flayed alive by the bacteria creature. Like, that's just not something people in a backroom setting think about. And rightly so, they shouldn't. That shouldn't be a concern, because the backrooms is supposed to be unassuming. A lot of the people who fall in there are like, what the fuck is this place? Who built this under my insert place here? Who built this series of weird yellow rooms under my house? Like, remember, they aren't supposed to be aware, you know, quote unquote aware, that they're in a movie or any such setting. This is supposed to be a, fuck. This poor person has been tossed into the deep end, and the world is going to, you know, they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, the world's gonna, you know, the world sometimes just does that to people. You end up in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the world just fucks you. And that's really kind of what happens. Like, these people are just in a bad situation and have no clue they're in a bad situation and cannot possibly know. And that's what makes it interesting. How would a normal person react given the circumstances in which they are doomed, but they don't yet know it? Because the backrooms is effectively a desert. So how would you navigate that, but you don't know you're in a desert? Or what's the equivalent of a desert? It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, wow. That's a trippy premise. Oh well, whatever. Taxes evaded, IRS flawed, Hotel Travaco. You're just generalizing. Well, stop it. Backrooms is special. Backrooms is better. It's not like all these other pleb tier trash films. How's my day? Or no, Stone. Oh, you're saying this, Stone. My bad. Okay. Damn, all that effort just to hide one section of the body. All right. What I'm gonna do is level all of this out, and then extrude. Nope. Like this, maybe? Then unhide. Ooh, the bits of the pants poke through the jacket. Damn it. That's a little better. Ah, no, the ass pokes through the jacket now. That's fine. Okay. It's a little better. Bits and pieces of the pants are poking through, but those can be stuffed down, made to be not so obvious. All right, that's better. Still a little pokey throughiness, but we can deal with that. Also, the jacket's a little long. Jacket ends at about the hips. Stray vertices, I hate it. Okay. That. The hand looks gnarly. Yeesh. It'll look better when it's gloved. Okay. Not bad. One final thing I'm gonna make. Guess I'll do knee parts. That. Subdivide. Get rid of this portion there. Cool. Here. All right. There we go. I know the last movie me and a coworker watched was The Long Walk. It had left you speechless. Interesting. Jack makes a great background noises to fall asleep to until I scream. Good. How dare you fall asleep? Didn't compare backrooms. It was like the others. In my mind, you did. Good enough. Fuck. Circle. There we go. Circle. There we go. There we go. Merge those. Perfect. Here. Turns out pretty good. At least I think it's turning out pretty good. This, get this, there we go. Last Year's House of Tears is Nosferatu. Yeah, you mentioned Nosferatu was good. I haven't actually bothered to see it. Okay, wait, I goofed up somewhere. What did I goof? That's where I goofed. There we go. Oh. There. Good enough, I'd say. Thin that out a tiny bit more, and there we have it. Damn you, Blender, will you not just do what I want? Magically read my mind. There we go. Bisect there. It's a little better. Right. Ooh. That pinches way too hard. I think that'll do it. There you go. You're gonna go to sleep. Okay, take care, Callum. You know who you are, you know what you did. Sure. Have an old show that you enjoy that seemingly everybody else has forgotten about. Yes, an old British comedy by the name of Fawlty Towers. Fucking phenomenal series. Fawlty Towers was so funny. I went and downloaded every episode of it. I don't know, many, many years ago. Just because it was one of those comedies that I just couldn't live without. It was John Cleese. Man's a fine actor. Hilarious, hilarious physical comedian. I mean, honestly, Fawlty Towers could not be made today. Certainly not in the Britain that we currently know and loathe. Apply the mirror modifier. Let's give it a subdivision surface. Bump that up one more. Make it very, very, very finely smooth. And well, it's a damn shame that everything has gotten to the degree that it has, but you know how it is. Wait a minute. Oh. The symmetry is along the y-axis. No? Z? Where the... Oh, it is along the x-axis. Interesting. Oh, no, it's... Well, no. It's right where I left it, more or less. Let's actually go down a layer of complexity. I don't think it's got to be too bad. Gonna VC, see ya. Okay. Tried to move my headset and it pulled out some hair. Ouch. Been there, done that. I have the hair pulled out and everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this. The only annoying bit is how the subdivision surface does not doesn't respect how pointy some things are, and so it fucks up the pointiness, basically. That's my only gripe with it. Okay. And then let's get an UV sphere. That's probably good enough. Make it rotate on the X 90 degrees. There we go. And then kill everything beyond the halfway measure. Bam, bam. Sweet. Okay, it's a little too large. It's still manageable enough. Got that at an angle. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, close enough. Oh, shit. Yeah, this doesn't want to... Symmetry is not something it cares to bother with, because it's not, like, symmetrical across the origin any longer. Stupid blender. There we go. It's a little better. No, it's not better. It sucks. Fuck. No easy way to do this. It'll just have to stay as is. Okay. For now, I think that's fine. I can merge this into the main mesh later once all that's finished. Yeah. Origin 3D cursor, copy paste, mirror that on the X. There we go. Take this, take that, join the two. Select all the meshes, bam, reselect it or recalculate the normals. Bada bing. That's one portion of the knee done. I do have to do the metal studs going up the thigh, but that's child's play, really. Then the bits, metal on the chest, metal on the arms. Oh, the bandana around the ankle, I forget about that one. Gotta do that one. That one's gonna have to be done after the mirror modifier is applied, because if I tweak this, then the other ankle will be tweaked, and I don't want that. I only want one. Yeah, something like that. And then we got to do the head. We got to get ahead in life, guys. This head, it's not head enough. Oops. Stop. Head needs a lot of work. It's definitely the roughest part right now. And I think we can do a subdivision surface, make it all a little smoother and nicer. And then we can start cutting UVs, and that's not going to be fun. Oh wait, that's right, and the thing here on this pauldron. I gotta do the portion of torn cape on the pauldron. That's not going to be difficult, I don't think. Oh, and then the hair. Duh. No, we're way far away from modeling, being done with modeling, I mean. And I gotta attach the hand to the other side. Yeah. But for now, this is where I shall leave everybody. Y'all have a great night. Catch y'all later. Goodbye.